Guys, welcome back. It is Friday, the 2nd of September. Thank you to anyone that has returned. Thank you to anyone new. This is my FlossTube channel, where I talk about anything, just anything really. Cross-stitch related, life related, poppy related. Yeah, just everything. So, slight change of location. I'm filming this on my tablet, just a quick one. I'm in the middle of just tidying up at the minute. I finished work for the week. Done a little bit of playing with Poppy and stuff, and she's just having a little bit of tablet time and YouTube whilst I get the place sorted. I can relax tonight and crack on with dinner. So not a massive amount of stitching this month. I've pulled out my projects, and I think I've only actually worked on one that I can remember. But I feel a lot more kind of focused on my cross stitch the last week or so. I've sat down and done it for a few nights in a row. The other night I managed to get about 300 stitches in one night, which is a lot for me at the moment. I've just not wanted to stitch. No particular reason. I don't know. I've just not wanted to. I've just crack on doing other bits. So yeah, not really a lot has happened since the last video, I don't think. I'm still working from home. I think I will go back around the middle of this month. I'm looking forward to kind of being around people, I guess, again during the day. However, I do much prefer still working from home. You know, you go back into the office, and I have done on odd days, and the whole atmosphere just seems different. Like, all the shifts have changed. There's new people. It just seems a bit, I don't know, not very good at the minute. So Poppy starts school on Monday, big school. So she's had her last day at nursery. And yeah, she starts big school on Monday. So I got Monday off so that I can drop her off, come home, cry for 6 hours because I've no longer got a little baby anymore, and then go and pick her up. But I am nervous about her going to school. Only because I think she will enjoy it once she gets used to the routine. She will thrive in it when it comes to learning. She loves learning. It's just because of her learning difficulties, you can't explain to her as such as what is happening. You know, she doesn't really grasp it. You know, if I say to her, oh, you're going to go to big school or you're going to start primary school, she wouldn't quite grasp what was happening. And yeah, I dread that she's literally going to get there and just be thinking, why is mummy dropping me off at this strange place and leaving me? You know, but I think once she sees all the other children, and she very much likes to be around other children, I think she'll be all right. It's just a new routine she's going to have to learn. I'm hoping this month she will get an appointment to see a paediatrician, and this will be the first one that she's seen in person for about 2 years, since pre-pandemic. And then we can get going on if she needs a diagnosis on anything, if she sort of is on the spectrum at all. She certainly shows a lot of the traits, you know, and I would never just wish a diagnosis on her, but if that's going to entitle us to be able to get extra help for her, I don't know if you can hear her, probably, then all the better. Poppy. So yeah, so that's the plan for Monday. I also want to sort the house out a bit. again, so it's ready tonight to stitch, but so I don't have to worry about it too much. Hopefully my mum is having Poppy Saturday night for me. We're going to be out most of Saturday getting new school stuff. I'll hopefully be with Dave Saturday night, and then Sunday doing a little bit of furniture shopping for him. So I'm hoping it doesn't leave a lot of time for the house to get messy, so that Monday I can drop off at school, come back, I can watch my 40 episodes of Vera that I've got recorded. My Skybox was at 94%. I had to delete a load of films that, you just flick through and you're like, oh, yeah, record, and then actually I'm never going to get around to watching them. But I've also there's a series on there on the Crime and Investigation channel called The First 48. And I love that. And if it's anything like, if you like watching 24 Hours in Police Custody, which is a show we have in the UK, then I recommend this show. It's kind of similar, but it's all set in America. But I've got 90 odd episodes of that as well. So yeah. So I'm going to get moving on with the stitching because I don't know how much space I've got on my tablet, and heaven forbid it just cuts off halfway. One moment. So what I have been stitching on is my European Bistro, which is the longest WIP that I have had now. Now I completed my kilo hours. So I've had this for about 20 odd years. Yeah, it must be about 20 odd years. I did want to get this done for this year. This and my orcas were my focus piece. I don't know if I'm going to get done this year. I'm not going to add any pressure. So I needed for WIPGO to get 1,000 stitches in, and I got in 586. So I'm going to keep it on my hoop. And carry on stitching at some point throughout the month. For anyone that likes to count stitches, I use this app called Multi-Counter. That's just me and Dave, but Multi-Counter there, and you can click into it. The only thing I don't like with this is you can obviously change the name. If you go into, click on the one that's at the corner, you can change the name, you can change the back colour. Oh, yeah, there you go. And the font colour. But you can add in extra ones as well. And then again, you just click on the numbers. So there's not, I don't know if you can see them, numbers down the side, 1, 2, 3, 4. You just click on them to be able to change it, and you just press the delete at the top. Oh, no! The delete at the top to get back to what you want. I really like it. I'm going to have a go at counting my stitches this month. One, because I need to get 1,000 in for that. One of my other WIPGOs is 750 stitches in my centre. So I'm very happy about that because I've been doing quite a bit of Christmas shopping recently. And hoping that it just motivates me to carry on stitching. If I have a target in my head, then hoping that will spur me on. So that 586 stitches. So this is my bistro. So I've done this bit up here, this little sign, and this is part of a little lamp that comes up. It comes up to about here, I think. And then just a little bit on the side. It's not loads. I didn't do any back stitch this time because I had to get the 1,000 stitches in. So like I said, I'm just going to keep it on the hoop. And sorry, I got really itchy. Your bras. And so it's just easy to get to. So 750 stitches in. Oh, I just got a YouTube notification, so in my Santa, which is my lovely Santa, my like retro-y type Santa, which I love. There we go. So this is where I'm at. This is where I'm starting. I also need for one of my other WIPGOs, it was like 1,000 stitches in red, I think. So I know I obviously haven't completed that. So this will help me get some of that in. I think the counter for that is on my old phone, which I just need to charge. And yeah, so what I did this month is I bought 2 more 12-inch hoops, and I'm going to keep this on a hoop throughout the month, and then my afternoon in Rome, keep that on a hoop, although this may need to go on my smaller plastic one. And just, if I can keep things on hoops, I'm hoping that will keep me motivated to stitch it and stitch more of a variety. It's the constant changing of hoops and stuff that gets on my nerves, and having to, sometimes it takes so long to like to take it off the hoop, sort it out, tidy it up, pack it away, pick out another one. Like, I'm just lazy, but you know, I'm full-time, you know, single mum, work full-time, and I'm entitled to be lazy. But the other WIPGO square was Afternoon in Rome, which I love this project anyway. So this one, and it was to stitch the green border along the bottom. So so this bit here. So I don't think that's going to take too long. I may even start that tonight. Probably I'll have to count down from the bottom of the fountain, and then under the fountain is Rome, and then work that way. So I'm probably going to do that actually, and I might do that tonight. I think, will that fit on a 12-inch? Yeah, probably. So that is my plan for that one. I also would really like to actually get some stitches in my Positivity Rules project. I've been thinking about that one a lot last week or so, so I'd like to get that done. What I might do, if in, say, the first couple of weeks I can get, or even in the first week, if I can get one of these done, either the border or the 750 stitches, then perhaps I'll start challenging myself on, I think I did this before, do 500 stitches and then move on to something else, and then 500 stitches in that. Because sometimes you can do that in like a couple of nights, depending on what I'm watching on telly and how motivated I am. But, you know, and then it's just that I'm going to have a bit more variety, stitching a bit more progress and more projects. But we'll see. I'm not putting any pressure on myself. And then the other thing I done this afternoon, which I don't know why it's just taken me ages to do it. So it's the Planet Baubles. And I think I mentioned it in my last video. These, like the string for the baubles, I, in my wisdom, chose to do in a metallic silver. And it just literally filled me with rage. So I'm just going to pick a nice silvery grey colour out and redo it. So I've unpicked it. I'm back to just that bauble. So I may even, if I just have a quick, I don't know, 15-20 minutes or something, if I know that I don't want to do much, just stitch that. Because there's only sort of like, I don't know, what's that, 10, 20, 30 stitches to put the string back onto this one. So if I fancy just doing something with a little, you know, a little something, And what Dave always says is he sets himself, when he wants to go in the garage, but he's not particularly in the mood, he sets himself a small target, whether it be just tidy a section or just to work on this part of the car or something. And then that kind of spurs you on and gets you in the mood, and then that then moves on to doing something else, and then something else and something else. So I'm going to try that. We'll see. And that's all my stitching. So yeah. Hopefully next month there'll be a bit more for you. I realised I didn't say I signed up for a child psychology course. It's a real basic one. It's all done on online learning, and it's done through the Centre of Excellence. It's where they done the cross stitch. If anyone remembers the cross stitch diploma, I signed up to the child psychology one. I wanted to do something a little bit, I don't know, intellectual, maybe is what I'm trying to say. I enjoy learning, and I loved school and stuff like that, and I like tests and stuff. So I just fancy doing something and learning something. And my stepsister is looking for a bit of a career change and had mentioned about child psychology, and I thought, well, this is a good course. There's a little taster, you couldn't go off and get another job with it, but it gives you a good idea. But she didn't sign up for it, only I did, and I just had my first assessment back, and I got 93% and a distinction. So I'm really happy with that. I've just been doing like an hour here or there in the evenings, nothing much. There's no time frame to do it. You just do it whenever you want. So that's what I've been doing. So yeah, not really. I've started rewatching Suits on Netflix. If anyone has seen that, it's because, I don't know if anyone else does. So you have a look on Instagram, and they've got the bottom at the button for the reels. You kind of flick through, a bit like TikTok, I suppose. And you're flicking through, and this must be because of cookies. Because I was watching Netflix on my phone, I wonder whether it's picked up with Instagram actually. And they started showing me loads of clips from Suits on there, and loads of stuff that happened later on in the series, and I never got that far. I got to about season 7. I think there's like 9 or 10. So I've started rewatching that, nearly up to season 5, and really enjoying that. It's just got to a really good bit actually. So I fully intend on finishing tidying the house. Then as soon as Poppy is back into bed, I need to get her back into her bedtime routine. I've been a bit lack with that because she's not had nursery this week, and I just get bored basically of doing the bedtime routine every single night, and I just wanted a little bit of a break for a few nights. So she's just been chilling, and then I put her to bed at whatever time. But we went down to the charity shop today. We got some new books for her for bedtimes. We read 2 books at bed, so it'll be bath book bed tonight. Unless celebrity catchphrases on, she does love a bit of celebrity catchphrase. I don't blame her, I love it. But I'd love to go on that show. I think I always seem to do quite well with it when I'm watching it, but it's one of those things that once you're there, I bet it's completely different. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've been watching on TV. Books, I have just finished a book, and I can't, for the life of me, I think it might have been the new Karen Slaughter book. I can't remember whether I finished that before or after my last video, and if I've already spoken about it, and I can't remember the name of it, and I've already put it up in the loft with my other Karen Slaughter books. But whatever, a piece. Can't remember. That's going to bug me now. But yeah, so I finished that. I've also been reading a Henry VIII book. No, it's not a Karen Slaughter book I've just finished. I lied. It was about a woman that had got kidnapped, and she was in a bunker, in Sweden. Yeah, P. I can't remember. It's not, but it's not the one that everyone thinks of. Where she was there for years. This lady was fortunately only there for 6 days. But that's quite an interesting read. I got back on to sort of like Goodreads, the app on there, and I just recharged my Kindle. If anyone I don't, I think this might be an Amazon Prime thing, but I didn't know about it. My mum told me about it, and if you ever look at Kindle, like Kindle First Reads or something like that, and it's an email that you get once a month, and you can pick from like 4 or 5 books, and you can download it for free. And I've had Prime for years, and I've only known about this for like the last 3 or 4 months. So I downloaded a new book today, and it's good because they give you an option. Each book is a different genre, so it's really good to try a different type of book that you perhaps you wouldn't normally download because you wouldn't want to pay for it, sort of thing, because you're not too sure whether you're going to like it or not. So I can't for the life of me remember which one I've just downloaded. I can't remember. But I might even start that tonight. I want to try and get in a bit more reading. I enjoy it, even if it's just 10 minutes a night before bed or something. I think I've said that before as well. But yeah. So I'm gonna leave it there. I don't think there's been anything else that's happened. I'm just over 20 minutes in. Thank you everyone who commented on my video last time. Thank you for watching this one if you've got to the end. If you're new and you liked it, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I would love to be able to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm not too far off. I think I'm at 958 or something like that. I think I lost a couple of subscribers, but yeah, if you like it and you're watching it and you're new, please subscribe. Thank you for the advice about or offering advice about camera setups and stuff like that. Tree's a little stitcher. I really appreciate that. I have been watching some FlossTube. I've caught up with Lisa. I can't remember. Oh, I'm going on retreat. I just remember I'm going on retreat. Lisa kindly tagged me in the Milton Keynes retreat. It's to come up in October, and I'm going on it. My money is paid off. I just need to find someone for Poppy for 2 nights. That hopefully shouldn't be too much of a problem. And I absolutely cannot wait. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have much money to be able to spend up there. On sort of like newbies or anything like that, but I don't care. Just to have 2 days of stitching. I don't know whether they'll be doing this little. Do people? Lisa normally does needle minder. I'll definitely get one of them anyway. Oh, sorry, pen. Yeah, I can't believe that wasn't like the first thing that I suggested or thought of. So yeah, so if you're going, comment, say hello, let me know. I'd love to. I can't wait to meet people. I can't wait. Sometimes it's a bit strange because when I've done like the virtual ones, people will know me because they watch my videos, but because they don't do videos, you don't recognise their face. So it's a bit weird because people know all about you, but you don't know them. And they're like, hello. And you're like, hello? But I love it. And so it's going to be amazing to meet people and put some like faces to names and names to faces and just, yeah, I'm terrible with names and faces, by the way. So I apologise now if we meet and I don't recognise you. I fully apologise. My memory is just awful with anything, unless it's something that's happening on that day. I'm honestly, like, I've started using my Google Calendar on my phone now just to try and remember stuff because just goes. Whilst filming this, I don't know whether it's come through or not. that just now there seemed to be a bit of a lag. So I apologise if it's made it for not very nice watching. There's something wrong with my internet at the moment. It has been for the last couple of months. I think one of my previous videos was a little bit iffy. So yeah, I apologise for that. Hopefully it will get sorted soon. So I wish you all a good September. I can't believe we are nearly at Christmas. There's a massive lag on this now, so I apologise, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you. Bye.